Hello. It's been a very long time. It's been almost 10 years, just a little under 9 years, if we're being technical. And so much has happened. I just recorded all of this on a different app, but it didn't work. So, take two, and at least now I know what I'm gonna say, so that's kind of cool. So, recap on the last almost 10 years. I live in South Lake Tahoe. I think you already know that I have my bachelor's in creative writing from the College of Creative Studies, University of California, Santa Barbara. That's a fucking mouthful. And I have traveled to several countries. I have been to New Zealand, Ireland, England. There's a thumbs up on my face. Where was I? Scotland, Wales, the UK, Iceland, and once again, just like in the last recording, I feel like I'm missing something, but that's okay. Moving on, I am currently pursuing my. I'm sorry, I just realized that I'm jumping, but that's because I talked about my dogs and they're no longer here because they got spooked by somebody walking by and they farted and then ran out of the room. So that was cool. Anyway, I have two dogs. One of them is my Gussie boy. Gus is short for asparagus. He is 7 years old this year. In October, he'll be 7. And we have a puppy, and his name is Jack, which is short for Jackal, or Pepper Jack, or Cheddar Jack, or Jack Attack, or Jackass. That's pretty accurate, and I don't know that we've said it before, so write that one down. I, as you can tell by the state of this room, there are two things that are very new that need to be said. One is I'm engaged to the love of my life, Jason, and we have a son who is not my blood son, but it definitely feels like it. I've known him most of his life. His name is Grayson. This is his bedroom, and it is also my office. It doubles as my office. That's what I was trying to say. And yeah. But yeah, I'm graduating with my MFA this summer, also in creative writing from the University of Southern Maine, Stone Coast. And that's pretty cool. I am almost done with my first draft of my first novel. And I am the editor-in-chief of the Stone Coast Review, which is the literary journal of my program, which is also super cool and super fun and a passion of mine unlocked. I knew somewhere deep down, but doing the work has really showed me that this is something that I really love to do. So that's cool. And yeah, that's where I'm at. My mom and dad are doing great. My brother's doing great. I have a nephew. His name's Axel, and I love him to death. His mama, Susie, is a delight. Yeah, it's a lot. And then this summer, I get to go to Maine, which is pretty cool. It's a low residency program, which means that I get to go to Maine twice a year for about 2 weeks. This summer it's only like a week, which is fine. And it's kind of like a geek out literary writers camp, is what I like to say. It's like really jam packed and sometimes like pretty overwhelming, but so much fun that it's just like the moment you leave, you're like, fuck, why wasn't that longer? And when can I go back? And yeah, I have my last one this summer, and I have met so many really cool people, and I think friends that I will have for the rest of my life, which is a wonderful feeling. And I'm feeling real good about life and what I've achieved and where I am, and like, oh, I keep doing this. I'm 30, which is kind of fucking nuts. And I got engaged on my birthday, so that was cool. Um, yeah, that's what's going on. And then I'm trying to drive to Maine this summer. I don't know if I said that, but I have to fundraise for it because it's not cheap. But the main character in my book, she drives from California to Maine, and I've really been wanting to do it so I can add some authenticity to the story and, you know, feel like I've experienced it and can tell that story. Um, but we'll see if I can make that happen. I'm pretty confident I can. Yeah, I'm excited. I've always wanted to do a cross country road trip, so this would not only be a like immediate dream come true, but a lifelong dream come true. And when I graduated from um, Santa Barbara with my bachelor's, I had this crazy idea. I was like so upset and in such a shitty place in my life that I was like, I'm gonna just throw out my phone and I'm gonna get on my bike and I'm gonna bike across the country. And my mom was like, yeah, do it. And then I decided to go to New Zealand instead because my best friend Ben was there and he was having a blast. And I was like, let's have a blast together. And then I ended up traveling around solo and a little bit with him. That was a good time. I fucking love New Zealand. Here, I'm gonna show you my. Well, I'm gonna show you my crazy, which is this. That's the mirror with all my sticky notes on it for planning out the book. Place is kind of a mess, but I'm gonna show you the dogs. This, this is silly. That's my Gussie boy. He has epilepsy, and he just had a seizure, which is why there's some towels and an upside down stool on the couch because gross things happen and I had to clean it up. And anyway, not a big deal. This is Jack. He's ridiculous. Ooh. That's Jackie boy. And that's his butt. Hey. Hello. Hello. Gussie boy. Come here. Gussie. This is my big baby, whom I love very much. Oh, come here. Oh. Come here, come here. Get off. Come here. Gus, right here. There we go. Sit. Sit. Well, that's his butt. That's his butt. Hi. Okay, let's try this. Oh. There's Gus. And yeah. I don't know. I just thought maybe I should start this up again. Especially if I do go on this trip, I'm going to be making videos as I go and keeping people updated on the progress. So I'll be in touch. Goodbye.